Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 3 of season 4. Hopefully you guys are excited for the new season to come. The first 3 seasons have been uploaded to the channel. You can go back and enjoy. Highly recommend the finale of season 3. It was fantastic. Last episode, if we do a quick recap, there seems to be a new assassin in town. He's going after all the vampires, it seems. He's walking around. The way that he tries to suss them out is quite clever, actually. He goes for a handshake, and obviously he's wearing Vervain in his gloves, and if they have a reaction, instantly, without no hesitation, he whipped out a gun, boom, 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 shot Tyler, and then obviously Tyler, luckily, because he's a half-breed, he didn't actually die, and he managed to jump up and dive out the window. This guy's obviously still on the hunt. He went to the funeral of the pastor and all of the other people that the pastor killed in the previous episode, and while he was there, he stabbed the pastor's daughter. He tied her up, let her blood drip, and he was trying to find which different vampires or if anyone was to react to the blood dropping because of the smell. Now, Elena, she was going through a tough time this episode. Her transition is not going quite as smooth as everybody wanted. What is it? Stefan, he was trying to get her to feed on animal blood, and he was trying to avoid the attack on the humans straight away, so that obviously she can get into the transition of feeding off bunnies and animals and deers instead of humans, which I have to say his intentions are quite good with that. Stefan has been able to do it, but it seems like she was struggling. She kept being sick, and it looked actually really gruesome. Damon was saying she needs to feed off a human. Stefan was obviously disagreeing, and that was the kind of theme throughout the episode. Damon was constantly saying she has to feed from the vein, and Stefan is saying that no, if we avoid it now, then it will avoid problems later on, which is, I've got to say, a mature approach to go for. But turns out Elena was struggling. Damon let her feed from himself. Elena done it. Apparently that's like an intimate gesture. Stefan was actually really hurt by this. Now I've got to say that if it is an intimate gesture, then the blame has to go on Damon on this side, because Elena, she was not not to know that. How was she supposed to know that? All she was doing is craving blood, and and Damon give it her. Later on, obviously in the episode, Damon actually gave her a blood bag as well, and she was drinking from that. He told Stefan that pretty much she's struggling. She's been telling Stefan that she's fine when she's not, and she's been going to Damon for advice, which is a bit, it's a bit dodgy, seeing she's just picked Stefan and now she's running over to Damon. But then as well, Damon started to get pretty close. He was getting a bit intimate. He was saying, I would have respected your decision, I would have done this and I would have done that for you. Obviously Stefan has a different view, and it's down to which one you see is morally correct. But when he was in the funeral and the blood was dripping, she couldn't control it, and she needed to fight for some blood. Matt offered himself, and she has to drink from the vein. So they done a good plan, actually. She was hugging him, and she went to his shoulder and she had a bite, and it seemed to actually cure it. It seemed to be the thing that she was needing the most, and her struggles and all that was sorted. Tyler went up to do a speech. He used himself as some sort of target, as a distraction. The guy shot Tyler. He's still alive, luckily. Tyler's being a team player currently in the last few episodes. And then obviously Damon went outside to chase the assassin. He ended up having a fight. He shot Damon a few times and drove off, and then we finished the episode with him reading a letter from the pastor that he left to his daughter, saying that this has only just begun. So it's fascinating, mate. Honestly, it's really interesting. This guy seems to be trying to rid the town of the vampires. I want to know who's hired him, who's told him that they're there, and is it just him, or has he got more people coming in to attack? But I do kind of like how they got the bad guy in straight away, just boom, get him in there, get the action started. And yeah, I'm thoroughly looking forward to the seasons to come. So if you do enjoy today's episode, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video. Really do appreciate it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Don't bother, it's a paralytic.
Yo, this guy. Dirty that. Yo, what an interesting start. This guy's a mad one.
Good day for midlife crisis. 164 years, I'd say you're due.
Oh, I see we're still fighting.
That hunter, Jack Tyler Lockwood, of his werewolf venom. Basically, he's got vampire poison in a bottle.
I'll go with you.
I don't want your help. I just want to kill this guy and get the hell out of town. Elena doesn't choose, leaves.
That was before she turned.
I'm not wanted here anymore.
Listen, you blood shared with my girlfriend. Why don't you stop being dramatic?
You know what? I enjoyed that conversation there, right? Because I actually, as obviously you see my reaction, didn't clock that the guy was taking the venom that could obviously kill the vampires from the wolf. That is very smart from that guy. How did I not pick up on that? Very smart. I like that conversation there, how they addressed that one did offer to leave once Elena picked a choice and Damon's actually going to stick by it. And then I actually like the side of Stefan saying, come on, man, like, don't be an arsehole. Like, you don't actually need to do that. Yeah, I punched you. You know, you let her feed off you, but you don't have to leave. It's a bit dramatic. I still want you here, so love it. Literally, love Team Stefan, mate.
For doing this, I can't keep anything else down.
It's okay. I kind of owe you my life. Let me do this for you.
She's not going to be able to stop. Oh, she is.
If I had any more, I'm afraid I wouldn't stop.
Mate, you've got to respect Elena's self-control. We've seen many vampires transition and not be able to handle it. And the first taste of blood as well, and she's controlling it really well. So big up Elena, she's doing good.
The vampire hunter knows that Damon's a vampire. Hiding at home would be more suspicious. My senior year. There's no way I'm bailing before graduation. Town called for curfew?
Tyler got shot in front of half the town. Who the hell are you two?
Tyler, it's okay. They're here for your protection.
Hey, get in there.
They're hybrids. I was halfway to Chicago when I heard you were attacked. I should have killed you for the little stunt you and your friends pulled.
Use my body as an escape hatch, then kiss my girlfriend. So maybe we're even.
Not even close. I can't make more of you, and I won't have anyone taking liberties with the ones I have left.
Yes, I love that loyalty, mate. He wants his shit.
First time we've been back in a Lark's class.
First period and I'm ready to bawl my eyes out.
So I'm throwing a little anti-curfew party. You're welcome to join, Elena, if you'd like to bury the hatchet.
Did your brother finally kick you out?
He didn't kick me out. I left. Well, your boyfriend liked me once. Actually,
Get in
a lot
there.
more than once.
Are
Hey.
you still in town?
Well, history's my favorite class. Actually, where is Mr. Saltzman? Oh, that's right. I killed him.
Oh.
Hate her, and I hate that I hate her. That's the hunter.
What the hell's he doing here?
I got that.
Right, the hunter knows that Damon's one, so surely he's going to know that Stefan's one.
Rebekah sent me to see if you're okay.
Oh, she's bleeding.
Getting hungry?
You shouldn't be here.
Maybe you're the one who shouldn't be here. There's a vampire hunter roaming the hall. How inconvenient for you. I think it's
Yo,
dodgeball
she looks
game.
sick.
I looked into your family's history.
What are you, a social worker? Why do you care? Tattoo, big deal.
I call this a hunter's mark
A vampire hunter? Why the show and tell? I don't even know you.
because it's invisible to anyone but another hunter. I'll train you, teach you how to do what I do. I'm on Hudson off Route 13.
Oh, mate, it's a mark of a vampire hunter. That's fascinating. Oh, has Damon found it? Can he enter? Oh, shit. Guy's got a claymore.
It was a valiant first day effort.
If he was to blow up, would he die? I mean, surely he is going to die. But, I mean, we've only found out that they die from being stabbed from oak. Actually, from stakes, sorry. So, I've never even thought about... And baby burned as well. Thought about getting blown up by a claymore.
Take the white oak stake and kill her.
How about we just leave the murdering to Damon? Look, she's trying to make herself feel better. She knows that everybody hates her, so she's trying to hate harder. Go have some fun. I feel like this day is severely lacking in fun.
And we'll go to her party and show her that she can't intimidate me.
She seemed a little off balance to you.
Yeah, she needs to come to terms with it, let it in before she can let it go.
You saved my vampire life, now you're saving hers.
He is good at it. This song is so good as well.
So this is where you've been hiding, huh?
Fuck's this?
I thought Klaus killed you. Liar! You're totally loaded. I talked you through every turn. I helped you break the sire bond.
Werewolves weren't safe around Klaus, and you shouldn't be here either.
One of his hybrids is with a pack I ran with. What are the chances?
I'm not happy as Tyler been with her.
Pour me some fancy rich people Scott.
Absolutely.
This is a banger, honestly, I love it. Right, the song in the background, I Belong With You. You belong with me, and my sweetheart. If Tyler was with her, right, while he was transitioning to be with Caroline, I'm going to be absolutely pissed, mate. Honestly. How can he do that? Go away, come back, be moaning that Klaus is making advances onto Caroline. Yet he's been doing the same to somebody else, and she's rejected Klaus as well. If he's been with this girl, then I want Caroline to fuck him off, mate, and honestly get with Klaus, because he really seems to care. He said that, mate, you're not going to be happy with a small town boy living in a small town. You need someone to show you, to experience the world, and she does, mate, and she literally does. Whether that's Tyler and he, you know, bigs himself up, he's got the money, he can do that. But if he's going around there with somebody else, then Caroline deserves way better.
Come in, close the door.
Tell me that is not a bomb.
It's an adorable, exploding kitten.
Why didn't you call your brother?
Because I'm proud, and stubborn. All I need you to do is be doctorly, cut out the arrow.
Can I not just snip that wire?
So how well did you know Pastor Young? He wrote a letter about sacrifice and war brewing in Mystic Falls.
Don't we have great enough evil already? Did you get stuck on hunter duty?
Stepping on a physics test. I'm the bad brother.
You're strung up to a bomb while Stefan plays vampire with the girl who broke your heart.
That's deep, that.
I think that should be good.
She likes him.
So I'm having a little party. Ditch last period and come. I ran you off the bridge. He was trying to kill me. I had to do something to stop him. I never wanted to hurt you.
I did say I thought Rebekah was going to jump in and pull Matt out.
Who you letting feed on you?
I don't even know where I got that. Call me Rebekah Michelson.
And when you wake up, she'll be long gone.
I mean, you had to give a name there. Rebekah is sadly the best possible person he probably could have given, because this guy, as we've seen, can't really kill her. He don't know it's the White Oak that can only kill her. So, and Klaus left her there in the car as well, didn't he? Because he knew as well. So it's pretty tight on Rebekah, but she has done something bad to Matt, so he's kind of getting one back.
Hope you plan on cleaning this up.
Bourbon to get through Rebekah's party.
Top drawer in the dresser.
You keep alcohol in your underwear drawer?
You weren't looking for alcohol, were you? You think I'd actually leave the last remaining White Oak steak where any vampire could just walk in and take it?
You know he was in my school today?
Yep, don't worry about it. You staying for the show, or?
I know where you could find one. There's a doctor, Meredith Fell. She uses vampire blood in surgery. I think she has a deal.
Full-on infestation. Your high school, for example, prone a little. Now we're going to the hospital. They'll be dead by sundown.
Wow, we didn't have to be invited in. This is mine now. I'll help you let go.
April's here. I'm gonna go say hi.
And I am gonna find something a little stronger than beer.
I ditched Rebekah's ditching party.
She's going to see this girl.
Testosterone.
I'm on house arrest.
You're kidding me. Klaus?
You're a new face.
And I take it from your accent, you're an old one.
So you're a friend of Tyler's. He's never mentioned you.
You should go to the party.
I'd rather hang with you.
Klaus is going to go to the
I
party.
know why.
Ah, he's the worst one, man. He knows that shit was going down between them two. He's gonna, he better not drop it in so it hurts Caroline. Like, if he's gonna somehow get that information released, it needs to be a slow builder where she can notice it herself and not just be dropped on her. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's cheating. It needs to be, Caroline needs to find it out and make her, you know, and address it herself. But this is all Klaus needs is a little bit of info, mate. A little bit of info that Alaric was alive with Elena. Boom, he took Elena. I'm killing her. You know what I mean? A little bit of information that Tyler didn't mention her, and now he's like, oh yeah, because he's with Caroline. Boom, he's gonna do something. I know it. I just know it, man. He's sick.
Elena. Thank God I know someone.
I'm glad you came.
If my dad could see me now. I'm trudging through my denial phase. My dad smelled cigarette smoke in my clothes before I even walked in the door. I would have noticed a gas leak.
You don't think that it was an accident?
Feels like
Something wicked this way comes. Why don't you go look around the house and I'll find you in a little bit. Did you blow up her dad's house to get revenge on the council? I give a damn about some dodgy middle-aged council. Give it back. Get it yourself.
Funny Rebekah in chat. Oh, she's got it.
Damon give that to you?
Yes, reluctantly. She's not gonna stop. She's just gonna keep pushing and pushing.
But see, here's what'll happen. It'll feel really good for about 10 seconds. And then after that, tens and thousands of vampires all over the world will start to die. See, rage is a powerful feeling. But guilt, it'll destroy you. You can get on the back of my motorcycle, and we can get the hell out of here.
Alright, who's turned Elena? Now, I know that she been in the hospital. She got injected with blood from Meredith. But whose blood actually was it? Which vampire? Is it Damon's? I don't know. Who is, like Jeremy said, she's getting a blood supply of somebody. Who is actually giving her that blood supply? So it would actually be interesting, because maybe future down the line, when one of the vampires is killed, maybe Elena does die as well.
leaving so soon?
Not just yet. Now I'm ready to go.
She just wants to be loved, doesn't she? I feel like she just wants to be accepted.
Where is she?
Oh, she had to run, but don't worry, I had to take the back door so Caroline wouldn't see. Put together a pretty convincing picture. Why don't you tell me where my imagination deviated? Werewolves begged them for help. Among them was a girl. Then, in a moment of weakness, the thick sexual tension. I said stop!
Oh, I'm pissed at you, Tyler, trust.
Tyler's otherwise occupied making big decisions about honesty and whatnot.
I'm going after the vampire hunter, so if he'd like to join.
He wouldn't. I, however...
Fucking get in there. She's like a risk taker now. I was waiting for a bump in the road, me. Oh, she's been attacked.
That's her.
I want to know what Jeremy's intentions are. He seems like willingly helping, but...
Is the hospital really the best place for a germaphobe?
Did I say that I was a germaphobe? I meant vampire.
Oh,
Hello, mate.
oh Klaus, get in there.
Just too close to love you.
Wow.
You okay?
Definitely.
Damon said the hunter had werewolf in him.
He said don't have to her werewolf in it. When did he touch Elena and put some shit in her? They put it in the drink. That's why her and Thingy have tasted it. They've been infected. They need Klaus's blood. Oh, fucking hell, that's interesting. I mean, she's seen Damon then, though, over Stefan when he was kissing. That's crazy, that, honestly. I feel like she's regretting a decision to pick Stefan. She's not showing it in terms of anything she's done with Stefan. It's just the little flashbacks that we get in and the visions that she's constantly seeing Damon in different situations. It makes you think, like, maybe vampire Elena wants Damon, but human Elena wanted Stefan. Oh, it's Matt.
You don't look so hot.
Whatever it is, it's not the white oak steak, so it can't kill me. Surprised you came to my party.
Well, I thought about it.
The least I could do is explain how I feel. You've had 1,000 years to learn, and somehow you've managed to throw it all away. Your brother hates you. The reason you don't find love is because you don't deserve it.
What the actual fuck have I just seen there? Oh shit, she's having vision.
Keep it up, buddy.
Feels like we're just getting to know each other.
Start with the basics. Where are you from? Fought this guy, and there's nothing more evil than that.
There's another waiting to take my place.
Disappearing tattoos.
What do you mean, tattoos?
Don't bother, you can't see the damn thing.
Klaus knows something.
There's more to you than meets the eye, isn't there? Nice try, but I'm faster than your average vampire. You're one of the 5.
The what?
I mean, he said that he's faster than the average hunter, right? So whether he is, what would you call these people, supernatural, then he's dead. No human's getting out of that, literally. He's dead. So he's got to have some mad traits. And obviously, you've got to be confident in yourself, yeah, to carve your own etchings into a killing weapon. Because you're literally leaving your mark in the scene, in the body, for anyone to find that. Yeah. So you've got to be confident that in your abilities. This is mad.
Why am I thinking about you?
Because you're a vampire now. Part of you knows you're a lot more like me than you are like him.
You came.
I did.
There's werewolf venom in her system. You know you're the only one that can heal her, Klaus, please.
And what would you have done if I were no longer here? You and your friends had succeeded in ridding the world of me. I don't want anything from you. But as it turns out, you may be of use to me after all.
So she can help with the 5, whatever that is. I feel like this girl's in it for some reason. She's
Way
a
to bail on
baddie.
your own party.
Everyone leave?
Yeah, deputies weren't actually super happy about the anti-curfew party. Picking up trash is a hell of a lot better than sitting at home alone thinking about the family you no longer have.
If you want, I could help you look into what happened with the fire at your farmhouse.
Chatty is a really caring person, Rebekah, I feel.
So the sniper was inside?
Still is, in tiny little pieces.
Charles, I can't say I approve of your method.
They named a wing after me, Mayor.
I'm not having that guy's dead.
Congrats.
He left out the part about blowing up a hospital with patients who are sick.
It was contained. Nobody got hurt.
You know you're not going anywhere, Damon. And I am not your new partner in vampire crime.
Don't let your pride leave you all alone.
Facts in it.
Summoned by Salvatore.
Do you remember what you were like before you turned?
I was going to ask about a relationship or feelings.
You changed. And Elena, she's changing too. And when I'm with her, every bone in my body tells me to join her. But I know that if I do, I risk becoming him. I love her. Damon promised he'd help me stay off the edge. He and I were not in a very good place right now. You're so good at it.
I'm good at it because of you.
He did help her a lot, didn't he, when she first transitioned?
Whenever you want, I won't let you lose control.
I like that.
There's no way you guys could have known that I would go. I mean, I was surprised that I went. Stefan warned me that I would feel things more powerfully. I almost killed her in front of everyone.
Rebekah kind of deserves it.
Hunger.
She's gonna not be able to stop, I feel like.
Elena, that hurts. Elena.
Forget what just happened. You came over, she fed a little bit, and you left.
Oh, go on, David.
Nothing you should be ashamed of. You are a vampire now. You just have to learn the right way to be one, and I'm gonna teach you.
Oh, he's gonna teach her. Do you know what I feel like? I always say, when Damon was going through his phases with Andy and everybody like that, I wanted somebody to come in, yeah, who's the same as Damon. I thought Rose would have been that character, you know, like who understands him. They have the same intentions and the same attributes. They like the same things. They're a bit reckless. They feed. They do all these different things. I never for once considered it might be Elena. And I wonder if we get this chemistry between them in terms of like the same people moving forward down the line in this season, that if I'm going to start enjoying them being together. But I don't know. I'm obviously right now I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I don't really care who she's with. I accepted that she picked Stefan. I mean, I was all for it. She made her own decision, and I agreed with that. I accepted it. But then the more you see here, she's herself in her own mind. Not even Damon there. She's having visions of kind of not wanting to be with Stefan, which is strange. So if she decides to leave Stefan by her own accord, and these start coming together in terms of being a vampire couple, because I would love a supernatural couple. I kind of like that's why I kind of want Klaus and Caroline to be together, just a good supernatural couple to be together, because we haven't seen that. It's always like a mix, isn't it? So that is one that's going to interest me. I mean, currently her and Stefan could be a great one together, but it seems like she's not all in right now, which is actually shocked me, because obviously she did choose him, but now she's like second guessing.
Congratulations, you just became worth more to me alive than dead.
What did you mean when you said I was one of the 5?
You don't know your own history. Well, let's just say it's made you the most well-protected vampire hunter in town.
One of the 5 is the 5. I mean, it's going off the top of my head, is the 5 siblings. You got Elijah, Klaus, Rebekah, Finn, and Cole. 5 siblings, maybe 5 vampire hunters. I don't know. That's thrown out there. I mean, obviously they're vampire hunters and they're vampires, but I don't know. That's mad. That why is he the most protected one as well? Not gonna lie, I enjoyed today's episode. I enjoyed the fact that Elena's going a bit off the rails. She's controlling herself, but then she's not. You know, I like the flashback or the scene with Matt when he told Rebekah that she don't deserve to be loved. She's had all this time and she still don't warrant it. But it didn't actually happen. It was Rebekah just visualising it herself, and maybe that's the information that she wants to hear. Sometimes you need tough love, don't you? Somebody needs to express that, and maybe this whole time that she's been thinking that in her head, and now it's been said in the open. That's what she actually thinks to herself, but she would never admit it. So now she's visualised it. Maybe she's going to transition over. She said that she's going to help that girl. I forgot her name. Sorry. To help. Is it April? To help try and solve her dad's case. The thing is, her dad is the murderer. That is the hilarious thing. Like, her dad is the one that killed everybody. So she's digging deep into it, and then she's going to find out that he's the assassin or whatever. It's like, he is the mass murderer. This guy is part of the 5, and Klaus has saved him. Damon, I'm assuming, Damon thinks he's dead then, because he did tell Meredith that he thinks he's dead. And he's going to make a donation to the hospital. Maybe they can call it after Damon. But obviously Klaus has saved him. He said that, mate, you're worth more to me alive than you are dead, and you're part of the 5. And this guy was like, what do you mean you're part of the 5? And Klaus, he's saying, well, you don't even know your family history or your history. That's interesting. It's just made you one of the most protected people within this town. So that information's going to get interesting as more of it gets released. I was thinking, is Jeremy trying to help him? Because obviously he can see his tattoo, and he said that he said to Jeremy, mate, the only people that can see this stuff is people that are vampire hunters. And then obviously Jeremy led him to that location. I thought he was going to try and help him, but obviously he didn't. He called he was the one that called Damon. Damon called Klaus, and he went to it. But let's talk about Tyler. What an arsehole, honestly. Bigged him up for the past few episodes, yeah, being a good team player. He's doing all this about Caroline. How many times have you seen that Caroline? I want you, it's us, I love you, Tyler. Caroline, Caroline, Caroline. And then boom, mate, the guy's been off in the mountains, yeah, like sleeping with some other girl while he's trying to control his transition from a werewolf for his Cybon. And leaving Caroline here on her own for so long as well, yeah, he's having a good time. And when he comes back, yeah, then he's getting butthurt The fact that the big almighty Klaus has actually made advances and she's rejected him, and he still was mad at her, wasn't he? What a hypocrite. I can't believe it. Obviously now, after releasing this information here, I don't want Caroline to be with him at all. I want her to be on Team Klaus, Team Caroline, mate. Honestly, Klaus, I personally think, will treat her well sometime. See, with these originals, I believe everything that they say. Obviously Elijah, he's the one that's a man of his word, and I believe him more than everybody when he says something. But I kind of do believe everything that originals say. When they say it, I think that they mean what they say and they'll stick by it. And obviously he's saying that he'll give Caroline the world, and I think that he will as well. And, you know, I'm a big Caroline fan and I want her to have the world. So I would pair them together straight away. Tyler doesn't deserve her. She's too good for him. She is a perfect human, a perfect vampire. As, I forgot his name. As Stefan was saying to her there, mate, you're so good at it. She actually is so good at it. I think I said in a few episodes back as well when he was talking about vampires, and I was saying, Caroline's that good. You don't even realise that she's a vampire. The only time that you actually realise that she's a vampire, it was when Abby transitioned. The only time you realise that Caroline's a vampire, yeah, is when she's saving people, when she has to transition into herself. But she don't go around killing people. You never see her do anything bad. She is a fantastic vampire. She is the president of how everybody should act when they transition. So yeah, I to conclude in this episode, it's interesting that Elena's now visualising herself with Damon in many situations. I feel like she's possibly don't want to be with Stefan now, and that's no fault of Stefan's on his own. And actually, Damon's not played any part in that as well. It seems like she's changing a decision now. She's changed emotions. Now she's become a when she was a human, I feel like she wanted Stefan. Now she's a vampire. I feel like she wants more of Damon because she's more this side of him. She's got more traits as a vampire that match with Damon than the human side that match with Stefan. Then obviously I want Caroline to be together, not Tyler. They don't deserve an alpha cheating on her. That's bad. There's someone called the Five. Klaus has saved him. Damon thinks he's dead, but he's not. He's still alive. Fascinating. Really good. I've actually enjoyed the start to this season. It's not had a big massive oh my god moment the way like Catherine did when she was introduced and the way we've gone through it, but so far they've been very consistent and I've enjoyed the information that's been passed on, and that's all I ask. Sometimes it don't have to be action as long as the information that we get is very interesting, and today it was. I enjoyed it, and if you guys did too, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video. Really do appreciate it, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.